Hello, everybody! This is the Old Way 2 coming at you with my episode review of episode 19 of Golden Time. Now, let's get into this. This was a pretty good episode. It was a really good episode. It was fun. And so let's kick it off. Now, in this episode, we started off with Bonnery talking to a doctor about his experience on the bridge where he sees himself holding onto his past self and his past self letting go and falling off the bridge. So he's trying to talk about what he experienced there, and the doctor says, don't worry, if anything else happens I can give you meds, whatever. So then we go on and he finally gets back. And Coco-san is waiting there for him. She is waiting there for him. And she comes running up. This was awesome. I loved how she comes running up and then everyone else jumps in. And she is pissed. She's like, I'm his girlfriend. I should be the first one to do this. So we have that in the episode. But afterwards, his mother had already given him a ring. Sorry, guys. But here, his mother had given him a ring that was hers to give to Coco-san. So he's trying to figure out in this episode, when is the best time to give it to her? And surprising, Coco-san has a gift for him. And it's this piece that she made that's supposed to look like the Eiffel Tower. He doesn't know what it is. He's like, is this a club? And she's like, no, it's a freaking Eiffel Tower. So this was awesome. I loved that part in this episode. And of course, she fully comes on to him after that. She fully comes on to him. She is in full-blown, let's go do the nasty mode. She had her mindset, we're going to basically consummate our relationship this night. But lo and behold, she cannot keep her food down. She is sick from eating too much. So, and that gets in the way. And luckily, Tada Bonnery's going like, don't worry, let's take it at our own pace, our own time. We'll get to it when we get to it. So that was very good. Next part of the episode that's very interesting was the fact that I liked that Tada Bonnery is being acted by Yana-san. Is there anything between him and Linda Senpai he does not know about? So, Yana-san, Tootie-kun, and Oki, Mr. Supersonic, they do not know the fact that Tada Bonnery has this history before he lost his memory with Linda Senpai, which is a very key part to this episode. Next, Yana-san springs it on Tada Bonnery that he wants to film for his film club, the Festival Club. And of course he's doing this to get close to Linda Senpai, which he explains, and he asks Tada Bonnery that, is there anything between you that I do not know about that I should know about? And Tada Bonnery in his head, he's like, I can't decide whether I should tell him. There's nothing to be ashamed about, nothing that gets in the way. Why am I not telling him? We're friends. Why am I not telling him that that I knew her before my accident? All this stuff. And right, he looks like he's about to tell him. Yana says, nah, I shouldn't be pushing you. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me. So we have that going on. Finally, we jump to him asking the Yana-san asking the Festival Club whether or not they'll allow him to film their thing. Of course, we're going to let him. And of course, Linda Senpai is pissed at Tada Bonnery because she's been trying to avoid Yana-san for her reasons. And there's this bit between Tada Bonnery and Linda Senpai afterwards, how they're talking. She's explaining why she's a little peeved at him for bringing this guy in without giving her head notice that he was going to do it. Suddenly she was avoiding him because she didn't know how to deal with him. And of course they get chummy and they explain and they talk and all this. And out in the blue at the very end of the episode, Miss Oki-san, Miss Supersonic, she walks up and she is pissed at Tadabanu. She thinks he is too chummy with another female member of his club, and she thinks, I assume, this is only an assumption, that she thinks he may be doing stuff outside Coco. Even though Coco actually does know the history between these two, so I do not think that's going to get a problem, but the other three in the group do not know that they have a history, that they knew each other beforehand, before he lost his memory. They came from the same town. They do not know this. So, I can see where this is going. But this was the pretty much makeup of this episode, which I thought was really interesting. I am really looking forward to see. It's got to happen. This, what I'm seeing in the future, it's got to happen. All three of them, they got to find out the history. They got to find out the past of Tadabanu. That he lost his memory. They came from the town of Linda Senpai. The fact that they're old friends. They need to find this out. This has to happen. And I'm really looking forward to when this happens and when it comes out. And I hope it happens within the next episode before things start to get worse. Thus, this is the Old Boy 82 saying, if you like this video, please click like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. This is the Old Boy 82 signing out.